extend this game time. Interview sharp, cut through like a shank line. Stick lounge stories unfold, real and raw. From hustlers to dreamers, breaking laws with a claw. Flow warriors capturing life's conflicts, sitting across legends, tales flick like black pics. Drop bars, not mics, knowledge it rains. From the streets to the beats in every vein. Stick Lounge Podcast.
All right, Stick Lounge Podcast, everybody. How's everyone doing today?
What up, what up? This should be real interesting here, man.
Yeah,
really interesting.
So I want to start by saying that was our Halloween season intro. It's still going in the background. What do you think, man? What do you think?
Oh, I love it. I love it.
You like
Especially the Thunderstorm Sport and Bigfoot, wherever he's at, running around, thumping the ground.
I got some ghosts and goblins, some black-eyed kids in there.
Black guy kids.
Yeah, you don't know what black-eyed kids are?
Black-eyed.
Oh, I thought you say black guys kid.
No, your kids are in Louisiana.
Kid.
Kid, just one.
Yeah, this one. Yeah. Too many kids drive you crazy.
All right, well, today we're picking back up on the endo topic, endometriosis. It's kind of been a hot topic here on the Stick Lounge Podcast. Never knew it would be, but it has been.
Hot as fish grease.
Yeah, hot as fish grease, as the man that fries the catfish says. And today we got Lily in house.
Hello.
Lily, how you doing?
AKA Catwoman.
Catwoman, who got that name never having a cat, but now has a cat.
And trust me, it's a hell of a cat.
Yeah, what do you mean by that?
It's a Halloween cat. Perfect. Scary. Looks evil. And the hair always standing up on the cat body. So it just looks, I wouldn't touch it.
Send me a picture of your cat. So while he's describing how terrifying your cat is, I'll clip it in there so everyone can see your innocent little cat while
She's
Hampton's terrified of.
maybe 5 pounds.
You know, because you said the last time she grabbed your wrist.
Yeah, she attacks people for sure. She's drawn some blood on me, that's for sure.
She holds grudges.
Yeah, they ain't got to worry about me.
Yeah, when I knock her off of a counter or table, because she's not allowed to do that in the house, then she comes back and scratches me or something. Or I'll be just standing there and she'll just come from under the couch, attack me.
That's just great.
I mean, it's not like having a Rottweiler in your bed. That's a little different.
That's a little different.
Oh, and for anybody that knows me, while we're talking about it, anybody that knows me and is actually watching this, Hamp hacked my Facebook somehow and posted that his always rolling with his girl, and it's a picture of a Rottweiler. It's not my Rottweiler. I do not have a Rottweiler. Hamp's got a Rottweiler.
I fixed that problem.
Did you?
Yeah. You try to message him and see what happens, okay?
He said he figured it out.
I did.
So
I was going to figure it. I wasn't going to let it beat me. I hate getting beat by technology or something that I know I should outthink.
I think that's what every 70-year-old says.
dang.
Yeah, but
You're going to let her get away with that?
oh yeah, because we're wise. That's why we live so long. It's the young people that dying off, and because they're not wise enough. You know, when you got like what that saying was, I saw it on Facebook. When you got an old man peeling an apple and eating it off the end of the knife, you might want to listen to him.
Yeah.
He's been around a while.
I just remember the one about the bulls, the young bull and the old bull.
I remember that one.
I'll tell you off air. That's a different one.
So life is about figuring things out, and as you get older, you'll see.
Yep.
I can figure things out.
Not all the things.
You don't pay me, so I wasn't going to figure that out.
I mean, it's not like I'm involved. Your dad's involved as well. I mean, you know how much shit I pay for? So,
I don't even care about my socials. I was like, it's fine, dude. You can post on them. I never do. So at least somebody would be.
but anyway, I figured it out. We're just going out one step further. Where you go to Account Center, click on it, then you scroll to the bottom again. They got Account Center again, and they got
another account center.
remove. So you just click on the name, it takes that person right out of there.
I did that.
And apparently, it didn't work for you.
I did that for you.
But he lost Stick Lounge when he did that. Now
Did you lose Stick Lounge?
No, I got Stick Lounge back.
Anyways, all right. Who cares about the accounts? Who cares about all that? Lily's here. Hi, Lil.
Hi.
And you are here post-op.
Mm-hmm.
So that's kind of what we're going to dig into today, because we've had a lot of conversations about this without you in the room, with you in the room a little bit. Not really on the podcast.
No?
No.
I'll just be watching.
Yeah. Yeah. We had our meetings with the senator. You were involved in those.
Mm-hmm.
We're working on some stuff. So I guess where do you want to start? I think a good place to start is at the beginning, maybe for young ladies out there that might see this, because there are a lot of young ladies seeing this. When did it start? What were you feeling? I mean, you don't have to get into too many details, but you've been through it. So and just recently you talked to your cousin who has some symptoms. So what do you want people to know? Take your time.
What a cricket sound.
Oh,
She's familiar with that one.
I don't know. It's hard to say because
I will say, okay, let me
I
start.
lived with it, so I don't know.
When you were younger, we're gonna go into safe space, safe tree. When you were younger and you first started having your periods, it was super painful, crazy painful.
Yeah,
that was my phone this time.
Yeah, mine's off.
Yeah. So basically, started my period about, I'd probably say like a year after. It wasn't like right away,
Okay.
But I couldn't walk, and girl,
Good.
I would like tell you or tell mom like, oh my God, it hurts, and you guys
Mhm.
would be like, you're a woman now, so
Yeah.
get used to it.
Pretty much.
And I was like, okay.
Sorry.
I was like, right, okay.
Failure as a parent. Failure.
But then mom took me to go get birth control, and I've been on that same birth control for I can't do math.
Since you were what, 12?
Yeah.
Okay, so 8.
8 years.
Wow. I've been on the same birth control for 8 years.
And that's a hormonal birth control, correct?
Yes, not a just like basic one.
Okay.
Like the one that Planned Parenthood gives out to people is typically not a hormonal birth control.
Okay. And the hormonal ones are supposed to work better for people that have endometriosis.
Yeah, because it stops your cycle completely.
Right.
It even stops like ovulation and all that stuff. So you're just like basically faking it. Nothing's actually happening.
Right.
But
You good?
had a fuzz in my nose. And then I'd say probably about when I was 13 is when I started going to the hospital for what we thought were
Kidney stones.
kidney stone symptoms. Yes.
Ouch.
Yeah, right.
Very painful.
But
No record of kidney stones.
Yeah.
No family history of kidney stones. Just all of a sudden, my young daughter has kidney stones. It's like, and I will say to our credit as a family, like we don't have soda in the house. We don't eat terribly.
as I drink my Red Bull.
Okay. If you get one, you get one. We don't have cases, So, I mean, and you're a big water drinker too. So it's not like there was no reason for it.
Yeah. And so they told us that all of my symptoms basically were kidney stone symptoms, and they never saw a kidney stone. They tested my blood. There was no problems with it. No kidney stone anywhere. Never passed one.
Never passed one.
And I think that's happened to me 3 times.
Yeah, I think so. I think you've been to the hospital 3 times with what we thought were kidney stones. I mean, in those instances, you were like almost fainting from pain and vomiting and everything.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, so basically I thought I was just huge and fat, and I was like, damn, like I gotta get on a diet. So I did that for a little bit. Dad would kind of be like, girl, kidney stones, girl, watch out. Cause I really love caffeine.
Yeah.
And that'll give you kidney stones. So I was being watched. And then we skipped to probably, I don't know, what would you say?
probably
I think it's
15, 16 years old.
Yeah, 15. I started getting disgustingly horrible cystic acne. Like no one has ever seen before in our family. Like nobody's had it like that.
Yeah.
And that was all chopped up to hormones and, just being a teenager. So I went on Accutane.
Yeah. 2 rounds of Accutane.
2 rounds. Yeah. It didn't happen once, but it happened twice.
The Accutane did help though.
Yes, but Accutane is also very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there was that. And then
Then the food allergies started.
the food allergies, and there was
I remember the food allergies and the, constipation, digestive issues all around.
Yeah, there was a lot of digestive issues. Still is.
Yeah.
But the food allergies were weird because it would be food that I would eat all the time, like apples or
Catfish.
catfish.
Yeah, the catfish.
Yep, I did develop an allergy to catfish, even though I loved Hampton's catfish.
I just wanted you to say that.
Thank you. Sponsored by Catwoman.
There you go.
But now I am 4 weeks post-op, and I have reintroduced 3 foods
Yeah.
into my body that I used to not be able to ingest, and now I can.
Yeah. Yeah. And you used to eat those foods, then you couldn't eat those foods, and you're slowly bringing them back in, and they're actually doing okay.
Yeah.
Which
So
is
that's
good.
cool. And it's not like, for anybody wondering, it's not like gluten or dairy. None of those. I mean, those things make my stomach hurt, but not like in an allergy form. I have reintroduced pesto, sesame, and now avocados.
Yep.
Which are very
Avocados
random
are
things.
So good.
They are
Girl.
good. I do love some avocados.
I love some avocado.
They're a pain in the ass, though.
I ate it today. Today was the day. And I was like, I'm going to go in for an avocado. And I ate it, and I was like,
So happy.
So good.
Avocados for the win. There's a comedian, real quick, sorry, tangent. He's like, I love avocados. He's like, but the worst part about it is like, you got to have them right at that perfect time. He's like, your friends would be like, you want to go out tonight? And you'd be like, I don't know, man. I got these avocados at home.
Sitting on the counter.
He might be ready to go. I don't know if I can do that. All right. Anyways, bloating. Let's talk a little bit about the bloating that you went through.
Wait, when did it start, the bloating? When did you actually notice the
That was
bloating?
more recent, right?
no.
Oh,
Bloating probably started, I want to say, 3 years ago.
3 years ago?
But I thought it was just a normal thing. Like after I ate,
oh
I'd be
yeah,
super,
that is
super
true.
big.
Yeah,
And I was like, it happens to girls sometimes.
which is how we
whatever.
started chalking it up to like diet. We saw a dietitian, gastroenterologist.
Yes. And they put me on some crazy diets
Yeah,
I think I was on for like 6 months.
yeah, some different things.
And then eventually I was like, this is stupid. I'm not doing this because I know that my body does not need to be on this diet. I was
Right.
like, this is just stupid. I couldn't have any of the joys in life. None of
Yeah.
them.
Yeah,
No cheese, no bread, no caffeine, no sugar.
you were on an
no-
all fruit diet there for a little bit.
Yes, I was. They did put me on a strictly fruit diet, which was really weird. They said it
was a
was
good
like,
diet.
I mean, yeah, but they said it was supposed to be for gut cleansing.
Right.
I did feel cleansed afterwards, I guess, but I don't know.
I bet you did.
Yeah, so it was the diets because of the bloating. I had an endoscopy, colonoscopy.
Mm-hmm.
I've had millions of strangers in my vagina.
Wait.
Doctors.
There we go. That's better.
Ooh, that's a better word.
That's better.
Oh my
That's
God.
much better.
Oh, yeah.
Since I was 17, I have been getting pap smears. And I don't know if anybody knows, but you're not even supposed to get a pap smear until you're 21.
Yeah.
So it was cool. A lot of UTIs.
A lot of UTIs. Yeah.
A lot of UTIs.
You got a lot of
And-
medical bills for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought your sister was going to be the expensive one, being born deaf. But no, it was you.
Yeah.
Zoe was more of a one-shot thing when she got cochlear implants. You've been an ongoing process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say the dietitian made me the maddest
Yeah.
because the only advice she had for me, because I had done everything else she was going to advise me, was to take 3 deep breaths before I ate.
I remember that.
Yeah, I remember that. You told me on the truck. I'm like, what are you talking about? Eat this hot sausage sandwich. Let's see what happens.
I eat without breathing, I think.
Me too.
Where'd your food go? I don't know. It was pretty good, though.
Yeah, I remember you told me that crazy stuff on the truck.
Yeah.
I can eat, but I got to take 3 deep breaths. Okay. Okay, you just sit up there and take 3 deep breaths.
And that cost about $100 for her to tell me that. So that was cool.
Probably more than that, actually.
I'm sure maybe that advice helps somebody out there with indigestion.
You know what that does is
But
it's supposed to help you like eat slower.
yeah.
It's supposed to help you like expand your diaphragm, you know, feel the moment, enjoy the food. Like there's a level of eating, and I know because I eat too much. There's a level where you're supposed to like just slow down and like be in the moment with the food, right? And I think that's where she was going with that, but that wasn't the problem.
No.
It wasn't that you were overeating and
No.
packing yourself full. It was that you were having problems, lots of problems.
Most of the time, even now, I really only eat like 1 meal a day.
Right.
And then a little bit here and there, which is fine.
Yeah. I mean, you should eat 6 times a day, small portions.
Oh.
You know.
Well,
Not everybody's 7 feet tall, so
if you ask your sister, you can eat 20,000 calories a day.
this is true. This is true.
That's what the chef said. Is it 20,000 calories a day? I'm like, no, girl, it's 2,000 calories a day.
But yeah, so basically, I was diagnosed as a hormonal teenager with kidney stones, and IBS and GERD, which the GERD might still be true. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to get retested.
I do have that. Your mom battled with that too, so that very well could be.
Yeah.
But, well, and you were born with what was it? A
hernia of some sort in my
herniated
esophagus.
esophageal something or other.
Yeah.
I don't know. When she was little, she threw up everything. Everything. She couldn't keep formula down or anything. So that was a lot of fun. Road trips were great.
Yeah.
So it brings us to, well, just before current, right? We had pretty much, and I'm just saying we because I was involved in all this with you. We had given up. You had given up. The last appointment that you had was the colonoscopy, and they said, everything's great. No, you look fine. There's no problems, which is good news. But the issues were still there. And I remember sitting at the house with you, and I'm like, I don't know. You started keeping a food journal, like, because we were dealing with the bloating and everything else. And we were just like done. Like, I didn't know where to go next. Did you have a plan of where to go next after that last appointment?
I don't remember, but I do remember the weekend before you did the podcast with Amara, I woke Caden up to bother him, and I had this full-blown, more of a rant than a conversation with him. Like, I think I'm chronically ill. Like, there's something wrong with me, and nobody knows what's wrong with me. And I don't want to sound crazy, but I think I'm chronically ill. And Caden was like, and you might be. And I was like, right, okay, cool. That's all you have to say.
Well, and that's a hard thing. You know, your boyfriend is trying to be supportive. What do you say in the middle of the night? Your mind is racing, going 1,000,000 miles an hour. We've had these conversations with our significant others, I'm sure. I know I did. And you're like, wait, what? I was just dreaming. What's going on right now? You know, so I like Caden. He's a good guy. He was being supportive, but in your head, like, you're dealing with that. That's a lot to deal with. And even for me as your dad, like, I was looking at what are the next steps, but I'm not the one. You're my daughter dealing with it, and I care very much about you, but it's still not me directly dealing with it, you know? So you were going through a lot.
That was my question to you as a father. When did you decide and say, okay, enough is enough. We need to stop and completely figure this out?
Dude, I mean, that happened a long time ago, but we did everything. We did everything. And that's what I'm saying is having my 20-year-old daughter get a colonoscopy, that's not something a 20-year-old should go through, right? I mean, that alone, I was like, I was praying because that's how we found Becca's cancer, right? And I would never put that out there. I didn't think that was an issue with you.
Right.
But I was praying, like physically praying, you know, because that's how everything started with her mom.
Better safe than sorry.
Right. So she had the colonoscopy, and then I was happy because everything came back normal, but she still had the problems. So it's like everything is checking out. Like, her blood work is good. She's got snakes running in all the ends with cameras looking at everything, and everything looks good. The nutritionists are telling her she does. Oh, the next thing we were going to do is pay for out of pocket because we couldn't get a allergy test done. The doctor wouldn't, the nutritionist wouldn't approve us through the doctor for insurance to pay for a allergy test.
Yes.
So we were going to pay out of pocket to have an allergy test done to see if she had some allergies that we, you know, because
I think we were a little off with that one. I do really quick because I just remembered.
No, you're fine.
One thing I didn't cover. I was also seeing a neurologist when I was, I think, 16-ish. for chronic migraines.
That's right. You had really bad migraines.
Yes, and I was given nortriptyline for them.
Yeah. I don't know how you remember all those. I don't remember the medication names like that. I can't do that.
Migraine medicine.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
But that was also endometriosis. So
And these and so again, fast forwarding to right before we kind of discovered this, we're at a dead end. We don't know what to do next. We're thinking about paying out of pocket for this allergy test. We do the podcast with Amara.
Mm-hmm.
You and I both are sitting here with, alarm bells and light bulbs and lightning going off in our heads, right?
She just went off from stuff from A to Z.
She did, and I'm glad she did. I'm glad she was very open and honest because she had no idea that I had a daughter that was dealing with that,
No, didn't have a clue. And then we was like, okay. What's next?
We thought we were interviewing her just about the pageantry stuff.
And then we start seeing pictures of bloated bellies.
Yeah.
She was pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
Just stuff that you would never see. And was she 16?
15, I think, in those pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah. 16 when she was in here with us.
Okay.
But I think it was the year before. Yeah. Yeah. So I rush home. I tell you all the things. And then what? You start deep diving, and what'd you find?
I found that a lot of the main symptoms were similar to mine.
Mm-hmm.
And I even showed my younger sister Zoe,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like, girl.
You got all those.
Yeah.
Start ticking the boxes.
Yeah.
Right up on the wall. And, yep.
I think one of the frustrations is I have a lot of joint pain.
Mm-hmm.
And for everyone's explanation was, oh, because you took Accutane, that comes with back problems after you take it. Like, it can cause permanent back nerve damage or something like that. And I was like, well, I guess it's not that bad. It is what it is. It's too late. And then the hip problems and the knee problems were I just had a car accident.
Yeah, you were in a car accident.
A really bad one.
Yeah.
So mom and dad were just like, it's probably just from your car accident. It'll take a couple years.
There's just so many.
And I'm just like
We're-
sitting there reading all these symptoms, and I'm like, that's actually crazy.
yeah.
For me to have all those symptoms and have the primary care doctor that I had at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and for it to not be a thought, even with all the UTIs, all the other infections, that didn't make any sense for someone who, 1, wasn't sexually active, 2, not nasty,
Mm-hmm.
and 3,
Not nasty.
hydrated.
Yeah.
I was very confused. And she was like, well, it could be your detergent. It could be this. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense.
Right.
So just
you,
all the things.
You check boxes on, let's see, the painful periods,
Mm-hmm.
the migraines,
Mm-hmm.
the
Acne.
acne,
Mm-hmm.
the food allergies,
Mm-hmm.
skin irritations.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes, the skin rashes.
You were getting skin rashes.
That started about like 4 months ago.
What
probably.
if I had to guess, and or you had to say, what were the top 3 things that was on that list that was really, really bothersome to you?
Bothersome to me? Periods, not horrible after I was on the hormonal birth control, so I wouldn't say that one. I would say the joint pain
Mm-hmm.
and the fatigue and the food allergies.
Yeah, I was gonna say food allergies and bloating.
Yeah, those go hand in hand, but those are the 3 worst things. The fatigue was really bad because in the joint pain, I was like, I'm just a lazy teenager. Like, what's wrong with me?
Right.
Because you would notice right off the bat, you're like, okay, this is bothering me all day long.
Yeah.
So, that's at the top of it.
Yeah.
Well, and I was getting concerned because she'd have days where she'd wake up and right out of the gate, like that day's gone because of the way she woke up. Like she'd wake up feeling terrible, feeling bloated with all the joint pain. Like you didn't even want to get out of bed some days, like just in pain.
And joint pain hurts, trust me.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, and I'm sitting there. I'm sitting there 19, 20 years old, and I'm like, why do I have joint pain? Like, do I need to go to the gym? Do I need to stretch? But I was active considering, like, I would, even when I was at WSU, girl, I was getting like 22,000 steps a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember you talking about going back to school and walking outside the road 20 miles
in the snow.
in the snow.
So, like, I feel like it was a battle with myself, too. Like, I felt in my head, I was like, I'm not a lazy person. But then also there's that part of me, that voice in my head where it's like, well, then why do you feel like this?
Yeah. Well, no, that's a good thing to cover because there's probably a lot of women going through the same thing.
Yeah.
I mean, watching that documentary with you below the belt, like those ladies were completely sidelined from life. Like they couldn't go hiking anymore, go walking, just go to work. Yeah, they couldn't do anything anymore. You know, and that's a huge mental battle, you know, because with that comes depression, right? So then you end up being depressed because you're stuck in bed all. You know about that when you got your knee replaced.
Oh my God.
You know, when you feel useless and you got nothing, you can't do anything all day. And it actually opens my eyes up to people that have like chronic back pain and stuff, you know, like they end up the way they are because they're literally hindered to be able to do nothing. And that sucks.
Yeah, and I'm too busy to not do nothing.
Dude, I don't know what I would do. Like, I got up this morning, I went and played golf, came home, did chores around the house. Now I'm here. Like, I
You become a golf pro?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. But what I'm saying is, like, if I couldn't just get up and go do something, whatever that is, like, yeah, I don't know. It'd be hard, very hard.
Oh, I know. It killed me just laying in bed, you know.
Yeah.
After knee surgery.
Girl, I was 3 days post-op losing my mind.
She was.
It was only 3 days. And I was like, I need to get out of here.
Just imagine how I went.
I know.
You know.
I was like, oh my God.
So so you're never getting your other knee done.
No. I'm going to put some super glue in that motherfucker.
We have a young lady in the room.
I'm going to put some cotton ball in between them and glue it in.
There you go.
It'll stay.
There you go.
It'll stay. It won't be rubbing bone to bone, I guarantee you that.
I think with that, part of me wonders if I have never been the athletic sibling because of endo.
That could be.
Because I've had it for the last 8-9 years of my life.
Well, when you were younger, you enjoyed like longboarding and karate and like, you did all these things. But as you got older, you didn't want to do any of it. And that very well could be. Maybe you could have been the golf pro in the family. Who knows? I'll be more like senior tour by the time I'm good at it. But
it's funny though. You doing all the stuff I did when I was around 40. You know, I worked at some of the finest golf courses, Pebble Beach, Carmen Valley Ranch. You know,
maybe I'll have a restaurant and a food truck someday.
And I used to go. Only time I played golf was when it was an employee tournament or something like that. You know? But I every day hitting the ball in the drive. You know, just to hit it. You know.
Just something easy right now that, you know. Anyways, all right. So we figured out, we didn't figure out, we saw all these signs after the interview with Amara. We got Dr. Winter's information from her mother and her, and we went to see Dr. Winter. And how did that go?
That went a little like, no offense, Dr. Winter, if you're watching this, a slap in the face because I explained all this stuff to her and she was like, yeah. Sounds like pretty basic symptoms for endometriosis. And I was like, that's it? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. She was very like, oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah. I was just like, that's all right. Okay. There was nothing else to say because she cut me off. Well, not cut me off, but she was just like, yep.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
I guess when you've been doing it so long, you know.
I think that's exactly what
it's like your dad, you know, he does doors. So he'll be like, yeah, I think this will fit right here on that, you know. He's been doing it so long, you know. It's like my catfish. I know 7 minutes.
Don't wait. 9 minutes.
Yeah, 11 minutes. And you need it dark as me, okay?
Crispy catfish.
But that's why she just, in a sense of her beating around the bush, like, I know what it is.
Well, no, I completely understand that. It's just I went in there prepared to like lay everything out and explain my story and this. And then she's just, I get it. You have endometriosis. Next.
To be fair, I was there. She did not cut you off. She was just very certain. And I agree because we've been battling doctors this entire time. And there was, you know what it was? There was no battle with her.
Yeah. And I think I was just,
and I'll be honest.
There was nothing else to say. And
I'll be honest, coming from the parent in the room, the one who's going to be footing the bill, I'm like, does she just want a paycheck? And again, no offense, Dr. Winter, if you watch this, you don't know. You just don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and she was amazing. But
especially after everything, it's kind of hard to just be like, oh, this is the one. And she knows exactly what's happening.
Right.
Because we saw probably 13 other doctors that didn't know what was happening.
Exactly.
You know, that's the battle you was looking for. You see, you were looking for a battle with Dr. Winters from the same 13 other doctors.
Right.
That you didn't get from her.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, she just hit the nail straight on the head.
Yeah, we sat there and I remember Lily was telling her all the things, and she's going, and she's like writing stuff down, probably literally checking boxes. And at the end of it, she goes, "Oh yeah, you're what'd she say? Like a classic case or something like that." And we're like, "That's it?" Like she's like, "Okay, here's the next steps. You know, you're gonna go get this ultrasounds done. You're gonna get some blood work done, and then we're gonna schedule your surgery." And I was like, "What?"
Because I asked,
like, "Wait, what?"
asked her during the podcast. I said, "How do you know when somebody has endometriosis?"
Yeah.
And
Look at you saying big words.
of course, I love playing stupid sometimes. People like when you're stupid. Trust me, you learn. But
We
anyway,
asking for less.
I asked her, and she said, "You know, it can't be seen on ultrasound or MRI
scans. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so."
I've had so many ultrasounds, so many pelvic exams. I've even had x-rays in that region because of my car accident.
Yeah.
And all those, nothing.
Yeah.
Everything looks good,
Yeah. Everything looks good.
which is great to hear. But now it's kind of like,
Yeah, it's great to hear, but if you got
next
problems,
time somebody tells me everything looks good, I'm like, are you sure about that?
Means something's wrong. So we go see Dr. Winter. She's 100% sure at that point. I mean, I don't think she ever said that to us. I think I even asked her, like, "How sure are you?" And she's like, "I would be very." Oh, I think her exact words were, "I would be very surprised if she doesn't."
Yes.
because I think you asked her
Yeah.
during the podcast. Too,
Yeah, I think she said, "I'd be very surprised if she doesn't." So now we're on this path to surgery, which happened pretty quick, couple months.
Yeah, and honestly, so wait, when did we see Dr. Winter?
I don't remember. It all happened very fast.
I was
It was right after Amara's, like, what, maybe a month after Amara's podcast?
yeah, so it had to been like
Because we did the thing in July with,
yeah, so maybe end of July.
yeah. Yeah, I think it was like end of July.
Because it was after my birthday, I think, or right before my birthday.
I think between meeting Amara, doing the podcast, and your surgery was like 2 months.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I was scared because she's just all, "Yep, all right, so we're gonna do this, and then this is gonna happen," and she gave me the surgery. So mind you, 2 months before my surgery was even scheduled, and I was all, "Oh, okay." I was
That
scared.
body.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I was like, "Okay."
And then we do all the stuff that which is only a couple things: blood work, ultrasound, pelvic ultrasound, right?
Yeah, don't get one of those guys. I mean, you don't have to worry about it. But for the people watching, don't recommend. And if you, oops, sorry, if you're going to get one, take a support system, please.
Support system, is it a person?
Yes.
Okay. Gotcha.
Or like, I don't know, headphones, something. I was just raw dogging. I was just the whole time. And it was like 30, 45 minutes.
It was a while. They tried to take me back there and give me
Yes,
one
it
too.
did. Well, they were going to put something in your butt. That's
The
different.
lady comes out and she goes, "Joe?" And
No.
I stood up and I was like, started walking towards her, and she's like, "All right, come on back." And I'm like, "Wait." I go, "Joe, let's see, Joe." People probably know who I am anyways, but and she goes, "No." I'm like, "Oh, okay. I don't think I'm supposed to go back there right now."
She waited
man.
2 for 1.
So we get all that done. Day of surgery. I know I'm nervous. You got to be nervous.
I don't know. I thought I was, but then I took like a 2-hour nap in the waiting room. So
Yeah.
obviously wasn't that nervous.
I think you were pretty exhausted for like the entire week leading up to that. You did good though.
Yeah.
You weren't like a wreck. You were nervous.
She's ready to get it over with.
I
so-
think I was more nervous about like waking up and then being like, "Oop,
And that's what I was nervous about.
we were wrong."
I wasn't
Nothing like
nervous
girl.
about the surgery per se because it's
Right.
laparoscopic. You know,
Yeah.
it's minimally invasive. I was nervous that we were going to have the procedure and they were going to be like, "Yeah, we didn't find anything," because we've been to so many doctors,
Yeah, and
so many things.
it's not impossible for that to happen. At least at the time in our heads, it wasn't.
Right.
But I guess Dr. Winter is just like that good. But
Here we go. Let's give her
it's,
a
what do you?
Dr. Winter.
Dr. Winter, yay! Cartwheels for everybody.
Winner for the win.
Yeah.
Hi, and I'll say this real quick. If you're in the area, in the Seattle, Washington area, highly recommend Dr. Winter. She's been amazing. She was awesome the
And
entire
her
time. through.
colleague.
Yes.
Her colleague also does yearly pap smears.
Yeah.
you
I
need
don't
one.
know her name off the top of my head, though.
Me neither, but she's the one who I believe focuses more on the fibroids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So amazing group of people. They have a great support system there, too. So Check them out. Google Dr. Winter. You'll see all the things.
Mm-hmm.
So we go in. They find 8 spots. They remove all 8. Dr. Winter removes all 8. And 7 tested positive for endo, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and she still believes that the 8th one was endometriosis, but she thinks because it was so small, it got damaged in transport.
Right.
So
Because she removes anything and everything that looks abnormal, which is what other like OBGYNs, as I understand it, do not do. If they
because
can't,
they don't even see it sometimes.
right, and if they can't positively identify it, they won't touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And
so who got the news first, you or her? About the
I
eight
did.
spot?
Him.
she was asleep.
I was on fentanyl. Even if they told me, I don't know.
Yeah, you was drugged
Yeah,
up.
they
huh?
might have told me.
Yeah, that's what I said. Listen, we found 8. Okay.
No, she woke up and said, "It hurts. Put me back to sleep." That's what she did.
And
so
I
they
don't-
knocked her ass back out.
I don't remember that really, so I think I was lying.
Okay. So next
I
question.
feel like I would remember it if it hurt that bad.
I don't know.
When they told you 8,
Yeah.
what ran through your head?
I was
Yes.
I was happy. I was happy. I cried a little bit. I did. No, I did. I'm not ashamed. I'm not ashamed.
We gotta admit that.
No, I was happy that this was not happy that it was real, but happy that it wasn't another dead end. And super hopeful that my daughter would now have
A normal life.
a normal life and an answer to all the crazy shit that's been going on, you know? And so,
Yeah.
I was elated, honestly. Like I couldn't wait for her to wake up to give her the good news.
Yep.
So,
And then he told me, and I was like,
and she went back to sleep for a little bit.
I'll be back after a while, okay?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's some good stuff, huh?
yeah.
They had you on Dilaudid and fentanyl.
Oh, Dilaudid.
Yeah, I was fighting it, though.
Dilaudid is really good.
I wanted to.
Again,
Anybody got some? Bring me some, please, okay?
you know, I've never been put under. I've never had surgery. I've never had any of it. I had morphine once when I was a kid when I broke my arm, but that
We
was
can
it.
fix that problem. When you want-
Come down to your pharmacy. Oh shit. We'll do the next podcast on Dilaudid. How about that?
I'm not just the president.
Yeah, you're a client.
Not just a client. I'm the president. Good stuff, though.
Yeah.
That's why you was out.
It got you through.
But I think it was funny that even like right after surgery, maybe an hour or two, I was fighting the medication so I could wake up so we could go home.
Yeah, she was.
I was like,
Your
Dad,
ass
we have to
down.
wake up because we got. If I wake up, we can go home.
I was just take your time, girl. Take your time. She wanted to try to get up and walk around. I'm like, just lay down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I will say, going pee after surgery, it is probably the hardest thing I've ever done.
Yeah.
You did it fast though. It was like an hour afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the act itself,
Right. Well, I've heard
Was-
some people struggle.
it's the hardest thing. It's not even like the urinating itself. It's sitting down,
Mm,
getting up.
right.
Like, you saw me after I came back from the bathroom.
Yeah.
They had to give me more drugs.
Yeah.
It was bad.
So let's talk about that a little bit for women that are out there that may be going through this or even like hitting all these markers and now they're thinking like I might have to go have surgery. I will say, and I don't know from experience, I just know from talking to a lot of people on this so far, if you are going to go through surgery, I recommend, what do they call it?
Seeing a specialist?
No.
Laparoscopic.
No, not that. There's
Excision.
ablation, excision. Thank you. I want to say incise, but it's not. It's excise.
So the ablation is laparoscopic too?
Yes, as far as I know. Yeah.
Oh.
They just burn it. But
Yeah.
excision is the way to go because they remove it.
So I was really scared about scars.
Yeah.
Because all the girls I saw online, or more specifically like TikTok, showing their scars after surgery, they were huge
Yeah.
and they were bad. So I thought when you got the ablation surgery, they actually did a small, like not a small cut, but like a bigger opening for it.
I don't think so. I think it's a similar process, just a different tool.
Mm.
And I could be wrong. I am not a doctor. I don't
'Cause I had
know.
an ablation done on my heart.
Yeah, okay, there you
And it
go.
went through my groin. And,
Yeah, so it's
you know,
laparoscopic.
Yeah.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to do that if,
Yeah. Yeah. It was like they're watching cameras and stuff. And,
worming around. So I will say that excision is the way to go. How was your healing process? I mean, I was there, but I'll let you speak on it.
I would say the first 3 days were the worst.
They were very rough.
Yeah, but honestly, the day after, like for majority of the day until it got tonight, I was
Yeah, you were good.
chilling.
Yeah, the day after
That's
you were doing
fine.
really good.
And it was probably because the fent was still in my system
Yeah,
a
I was
little
gonna say
bit.
she's
but,
still on drugs.
Yeah, she was on drugs.
but I was feeling fine. And even now, like, I'm pretty sore because we went out last night and did stuff, but I still feel better. I'm tired a lot still.
But it's been how long now?
Tomorrow will be 4 weeks.
4 weeks. So
Yeah.
1 month.
Well, I was told, after surgery, you lose, your strength, energy, because I was tired like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gasping for air trying to get from this spot to that spot.
Yeah, I was like that probably. I haven't felt that this week, but last week I did. I think the last time I felt super, super fatigued like that was maybe last Saturday.
Yeah.
You lose your stamina for sure.
Yeah, I lost it, trust me. Yeah, I looked for it with a flashlight. I couldn't find it. I lost it, yeah.
Did you try a magnet?
I'm like, where do you go? I call a doctor. I'm like, hey, I can't even move from here to here without breathing.
Yeah.
And like, it's going to come back. It's going to come back. I need to get back quick, okay?
Yeah.
Because if I
Yeah.
get in a fight, I'm going to get my ass whipped.
I think that's just surgery in general, because I've talked to some people recently that have had all different types of surgeries, and everybody that comes out, it's just a lot that your body goes through.
Yeah.
And it's the stamina, the healing process. It takes a long time.
And if they cut 8 spots off of you,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Exactly.
I feel like also the last 3 months, I haven't really been doing a whole lot either. So
Yeah, that's true.
I've been doing more since I've had surgery than I was before surgery.
Yeah.
So I think my body is also fatigued from that because it's not used to it.
Sure, you were laid up because you were dealing with everything else.
But hopefully we work out of it because by Wednesday I should be working. So
That's good. Give me another one.
yay!
Miss Lily.
congratulations, again, teacher.
Teacher.
From a
So,
movie. That's why I say that.
so the pain from the surgery, not too bad. I mean, when you compare it to the pain from the endo.
Yeah, it's a lot different because the pain from the surgery is very specific, whereas pain before surgery was kind of all over my body in different areas. In each area, the pain was at a different scale. It was dull, it was sharp, it was pulsating, it's all different. So after surgery, the pain that I felt, I knew exactly what it was, and it was in the same area every time. And that only lasted, like I said, 3-4 days after surgery. And then especially once all the gases worked out of my body, I started to feel a lot better.
Yeah, I think the gas was very painful
Yes, it was. It was.
because they put a gas. I don't know if you know this. They inflate you almost. They put a gas in your body.
So they can see through and behind
It
everything.
like creates a cavity.
Oh.
Girl, I was having gas pains in my shoulder.
Yeah.
In my shoulder. It's horrible. But I think after all the gas worked itself out, it was just a lot of soreness in my abdomen. My caregivers also sucked. Not you, but
I was like, hey, wait a
no,
minute.
no, no, no,
We'll talk about it later. You can tell me later.
no.
Okay?
My boyfriend fell on top of me trying to pick me up so I could use the restroom. And then my oldest sister proceeded to fall on me, bringing me back from the restroom on my abdomen. So that delayed me another day.
Yeah, they were supposed to be here so that I could like work and do stuff, and they were just making things worse.
Sound like they didn't do a damn thing.
There was a couple times Caden's walking me to the bathroom, and this is like 2-3 days after surgery, walking me to the bathroom, and then he leaves me and he's like, wait, I need to pause the show. This is a good part. And leaves me standing
Slap
in the
him.
bathroom.
Slap him.
Look, I try not to judge. In his head, it's all butterflies and rainbows, and I'm jealous. But I was just like, go pause the show. Just standing there about to pass out. Like, go ahead.
It's a good part of the show.
Yeah, I don't want to miss this part, okay? Don't you slip and fall, okay?
Don't you go busting a stitch now.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Both of my caregivers, no shout out to them.
No shout out.
So your sister didn't do anything?
No. Look, I know Biddy's not going to watch this anyways. She cooked a couple dinners. I'll give her that. She did help me shower because Zoe, God forbid, I don't know why she wouldn't help me. But other than that, no. I think she fed my cat once.
It would have been a little awkward for Dad to help her shower too.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
that
yeah.
was- I wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, 20 years old, no.
right, exactly. I do everything else, but that part I'm out. We gotta find somebody.
What happens when I have to wipe your butt?
Well, I'll be too old to realize what's going on, so
Well, I'll know what's going on.
that's okay. You're gonna get practice on Hamp first, so
Ew. No. He's still going to have fish fry in there.
No, I'm not. I'm going to just get him to cut it clean out.
Cut what out?
My butthole, so you don't have to worry about wiping it. It's just
he's
come
gonna
right
have
through.
You're gonna have a bag.
I'm gonna have a bag.
Get a bag.
Bag on here. Can you just disconnect that bag? Put
Throw this
another
one away, get a
Yeah,
new
get another
one.
one. You know, so
man.
that's how you fix that problem.
There you go.
You know? But your sister was here a long time. you
Yeah,
know,
she was.
to help out. And
Yeah.
apparently she didn't.
No, I helped her actually.
You helped her after surgery?
Yeah. I pushed her to start doing some things that she needed to do, and I am grateful that I was able to do that. And I wouldn't have been able to do it if she didn't come here. So at least something came out of it.
There you go.
That's good then. Sister will be sister, you know.
Family is family. Family's the friends you don't get to pick, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're a month out. I feel like you're doing great. I feel like, you going out last night, you went back out again today with Caden. You guys have been hanging out. I know you get tired at the end of the day, but I don't see that constant, daily, agonizing situation that you were in before. And, I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, no, not even close. I have a lot of soreness still in my joints, and a lot of the bloating and swelling in my stomach still hasn't gone down, but I mean, it's only been exactly 4 weeks. So
Yeah.
On an overall scale of 1 to 10, give me a number how you feel.
Like, as a whole or based
whole.
like comparing
No,
to
as a
before?
whole right now. After.
Okay.
as a whole right now,
I don't know if she's
say-
ever felt a 10, dude.
I say on a
I mean,
number
that's,
from,
maybe when she was like 10 years old.
maybe in this moment, I'd give it like an 8.5.
Oh, that's good.
That's great because most of the days you were waking up, you were at a 5 or a 6. That was a good day.
Yeah.
And a bad day, you were like, we didn't even know. We didn't know what that
When
was.
you
so.
start feeling it like a 10 again, you're on delighted again.
There you go.
Yeah.
You're feeling good.
So you've done a bunch of research. I see you got your tablet there. You have some stuff you want to share?
Not a whole lot because
Okay.
a lot of stuff has been taken away.
What do you mean?
Well, so in 2013, some research dollars went to a school that is not allowed to be named anymore. They removed it.
Like, you don't know the name?
Yeah.
She knows.
No,
No, you don't know?
it's not on record anymore.
Okay, so a university, a college?
I believe it was a university.
Okay, so a university, doesn't matter which one, was given money to do research on endometriosis.
Yes, and
And what year was this?
2013.
2013, okay.
And what they did with that money for research was just it went towards scoring patients' attractiveness.
Okay.
'Cause-
You were telling me that they're, go ahead, sorry.
Well, just because periods are gross. Are they ugly? And they found out that we're not that ugly. So then that's what the research dollars went to, basically.
Weren't you saying that they were looking for a correlation between attractiveness and endometriosis? Or did I misunderstand that?
No, yes.
Okay, gotcha. So, like, you're more attractive if you have it or less attractive if you have it? Like, that was what they
More-
put the money
yeah.
into?
Yeah.
Okay.
They were just trying to find out, like, if you have a gross period disease, like, what do you look like? And I guess we're more likely to be more attractive than the average woman.
That's what the study found?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know why that is. Maybe it's like a hormonal thing.
All right. Strange.
But yeah, so I'm really glad that we figured that out, guys. It's really useful information.
Do you know how much money went into that?
No.
Okay. It was just a study that somebody did.
Yeah.
Hmm.
When you
Interesting.
Google it, Google tries to like hide it from you, and I wasn't going to spend an hour digging for it.
Sometimes you got to go beyond Google. You got to ask Jeeves.
Yeah.
Is that still around? I don't know if that's around
I don't
anymore.
think it's around anymore, but that was a good call.
Thank you. So what else? Did you find anything else? We talked a lot about this stuff prior to your surgery, and we've brought a lot of that up since then, like the amount of women that have it, 1 in 10 in the United States, 1 in 7 around the world. Is there any other facts that you've got that you found really? Or, the symptoms, we've talked a lot about that over and over and over again. But.
I believe that since the 1930s, it has been discovered that I think it was 12 or 13 men had endometriosis.
Okay.
And that's like within 100 years.
Okay.
So,
is there any kind of a link on that?
What you talking about?
No.
Well, some men have a higher level of estrogen than others.
I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of information on it, and like you can read the old doctor's notes. I can't read them.
It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense to me in my Gen Z brain, and it's in like this weird cursive.
This weird cursive.
Doctor's handwriting.
So that's all I got on that. I feel like if there was more men, if it was a men's disease, it probably would have been figured out. There's more money funded to erectile dysfunction than there is for endometriosis.
Yeah, and Amara had said there was more money funded into men's male pattern baldness than endometriosis, which is crazy. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot of money into the ED stuff.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah, you know about
well,
that. Huh?
All right, 30 seconds. Hold up, 30 seconds. Okay.
I think that's an easy thing to solve. It's easy. It's money. Right? Men are going to spend money on ED medication.
Right.
Men are going to spend money on any kind of spray paint or stuff they can rub on their head to make them look like they have hair. Even though I think Hamp's got a beautiful bald head, and I like to shave my head, which I don't.
I can do it.
I used to.
Let me do it when you get ready, okay?
Okay. But there's money there, right? There's a ton of money. There's no money. There's no...
no one funding it.
No, it's not even that. Like, your procedure was your procedure. We're done. You may, hopefully, I'm going to knock on our wood table here, you probably won't have to go back because you were stage 2, and that's what we're hoping for. But aside from operations, ED medication is something, once you start taking it, you will take it the rest of your life. Same thing with male pattern baldness. Once you start trying to fix that, it's something you'll try to fix the rest of your life. There's no money to be made in endometriosis. Now, it's something that needs to happen for women. It needs to be something that's funded so that women feel better. But there's no aftermarket. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Profit for the
Right.
region.
Profit for the drug companies, essentially.
What about birth control?
Birth control, sure. But that's already out there. You're not going to corner a market.
More accessible.
Yeah.
And it should be made known that not all birth control, especially the accessible birth control, is hormonal birth control.
Fair, but we did not know that hormonal birth control played a role in this at all until we found out, or we're like 98.9% sure that you had endometriosis. It was never brought up to us. So I think with funding awareness for endo, hopefully those other things would follow suit, right? Because if we were seeing your regular doctor and she was like, man, it looks like you might have this endometriosis, so the best birth control would be this.
Well,
see what I'm saying?
I've been on the same birth control since I was 12.
I understand that.
So the doctor that I did see,
Mm-hmm.
can't remember her name, when I described my pain to her, she said, I'm going to put you on a hormonal birth control.
Right. And maybe that just goes hand in hand with
pain.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Because hormonal birth control is more likely to stop your period.
Right. Which goes hand in hand with stopping the tissue growth for endometriosis.
Is it a tablet? Is it a patch? Is it a shot?
Tablet.
Yes, I take a pill.
Pill.
Now you can do, what is it, the IUD?
Ooh.
I know you're not going to do the IUD.
I don't think IUDs are smart for anyone to do, but that's just my opinion.
Right.
That's when you put up the coochie.
Yeah, they put it, it's a...
What?
Why'd you say coochie?
Just
Vagina. Pum pum.
let's just. For anybody watching this, we're like family in here, okay? This is Lily's second dad, okay?
Big pig, you know.
We're
what I
very
mean?
comfortable with each other.
Let me ask you this here. You know, my daughter's 43 years old.
Yeah.
Is the plain B pill still effective? Is it out there or they didn't cancel it?
I have no
What
idea.
do you think Plan B is?
It's like almost canceling you right after you have sex. It just cancels everything out, you know.
So Plan B is basically if I took 10 birth control pills.
Uh-huh.
So Plan B can be effective, but it's Plan B for a reason.
Yeah, it's plan
It's not Plan A.
B. No, it's
Right.
not.
No, it's not Plan A
You
because
gotta
it's
have
not
a
that
plan B.
effective.
Yeah, you gotta have a plan
So
B.
what you're doing taking Plan B is overdosing your system with estrogen to try and stop things.
Yeah, because I know it was big. Then they just say, you know what, we're taking this off the market.
No, Plan B is still out
Yeah,
there.
it's
Still out
there.
there?
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
wow.
would like to let people know you do not have to buy the on-brand Plan B. Just look for the specific drug that's in it. Can't remember what it's called. But at Costco, they sell it for, I think, $15 a box. Whereas if you go to CVS or Target, it is $45 a box.
And I would like to let people know that she is not a doctor. So do not do anything she said without doing your own research. Stick Lounge and Stick Lounge podcast, that Creole Soul are not liable
No.
for anything that may happen.
I'm just putting it out there. I mean, I did research on it because I was curious. I mean, after I learned of the abortion pill that they were trying to sell a while ago, like in stores. It wasn't here in Washington, I don't think. It was somewhere else. I was wondering if it was just like bougie Plan B. And I went through this deep dive of Plan B on TikTok, and I found out that there's basically a specific drug that's in it, where it's like when we don't buy name brand Tylenol, we buy
Sure.
whatever
I
it's
buy
called.
Costco, yeah.
Yeah.
But
So it's basically that same,
acetaminophen.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's that same situation. And instead of paying $45 for people in poverty who don't want to have babies, instead of paying that $45 for one pill, you can get it elsewhere for cheaper.
All right.
Even at the same store, they'll have it at Target. Plan B, $45. Random brand, $30. Same $15. Right
It's
there.
Same with everything. Right?
Yeah.
With the same ingredients as well.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Right.
The ingredient that is needed.
Yeah.
Ingredient to overdose your system.
Yes.
Yeah. I know a lot of girls taking Plan B.
I don't know, man. I got 3 daughters, and I'm just every day I'm happy I'm a man. All the things that women go through.
Oh, I'm so glad. Oh, man. Oh,
It's a
God.
lot. It's a lot.
I will
So-
say I've found out that it's really, really dangerous to take more than 2 Plan Bs a year
Okay.
because that much
Estrogen.
estrogen in your system will like mess things up, apparently.
Now, does your birth control have any side effects, you know?
Yeah, every birth control.
Girl,
has
I
side
should've brought
I
effects,
mean,
man.
yeah, I'm just talking about
Yeah.
to where it's just like, okay, this is why this is happening. This is why this is happening, you know?
Well, that's the thing that sucks is that birth control is the answer for some people with endometriosis because number one, birth control has been proven to be a carcinogenic.
Yeah.
That in itself is like, girl, what?
Yeah.
Why? But there's so many side effects. I am more at risk for stroke. I am more at risk for
High blood pressure,
high blood pressure, like all these things.
weight gain.
Weight, yes.
Yeah, because I know a
Depression.
lot of girls that was on weight control period, they used back home, you know, when they got on it, they started gaining weight just like what happened to you? Get away from the table.
It's not their fault.
I know, I'm just saying, though.
That's the same thing with SSRIs, which I am on.
Yeah.
You either start rapidly losing weight or you're on the other end and you start gaining weight.
I just feel like every medication you take, there's a medication to counteract the side effects of that medication. And it's a rabbit hole that you can just continue to go down. And,
Yeah.
and people need them. You know, some of them are there for a reason, but I do believe, and you know this, that it's pumped into our society. I mean, you are on SSRIs, but your mother and I, we waited a very,
Yeah.
very long time.
We tried everything else.
We tried
first.
everything else first, and you were an adult when you got onto those.
Mhm.
You know, I think and this is just my opinion, but people jump to that stuff too quickly.
Yeah.
You know, they see the commercials and they want a quick fix, and I understand that. You know, I'd like to lose a bunch of weight real fast, but the right way to do it is going to be diet and exercise.
Ozempic.
In my opinion, you know.
I've lost 66 pounds.
Okay, so we've gone through everything. Before we ask where everyone can find your stuff, because I know you got some stuff out there, what are the footnotes you want girls to take away from this? Women, ladies, all the above. And some men, apparently. We had through 3 cases?
Something like that. Don't listen to your parents.
Fair. That's fair. No, that's fair.
They don't always know what they're talking about.
That's fair.
And if you're having very persistent, strange symptoms that nobody else in your family has, like weird allergies or bloating or cystic acne, even the small things, I feel like even if a doctor is just gonna be like, everybody thinks they have endometriosis now, I don't care.
That's true.
It's better to ask and be wrong than to not ask and miss an opportunity.
Mhm.
So go out there, annoy your doctors.
Yeah.
Tell them you saw it on TikTok. I don't care. Because you might end up having it anyways.
That's true. That is true. Yeah, and if you're checking all the boxes, I mean,
Yeah.
9 out of 10 times Dr. Winter says it's probably endo. You
Yeah.
know? So,
And you're getting it from a young lady who just had surgery 4 weeks ago. So
yeah.
I'm pretty sure she knows what she's talking about. Go get yourself checked out.
Yeah, and from a father that was the one telling her, hey, you know, some girls have painful periods, and hey, some people have kidney stones, and hey, some people develop random food allergies, and hey, I don't know why you have a skin rash going on.
No, this is
itch.
this is what Dad would say. There's always something wrong with you.
That is
As
true.
if I didn't know that.
You nailed it on that one.
That is fair. It is fair.
I would like to really quickly shout out my little nail business. That's not really a business yet because
Plug
I
your
just
stuff.
started it. It is called Press for Promise. I
name.
sell custom press-on nails, and every sale that I make, 10% of that will go to the Endometriosis Foundation of America.
All right.
Do you have a wife's website?
I do not have a website yet. I am on Instagram and TikTok. My Instagram is press_for purpose because Press for Promise was already taken. So
Well, it's a good purpose.
yeah, so you can DM me there. My email is also attached and my phone number.
And you are connected to a Stick Lounge as well. So,
Yes, and I ship worldwide.
all
I'm going to
right.
offer that. And my first customer gets their next press-on nail set free.
How are you going to know? How are they going to know if they're the next one?
Is it the first one?
Yeah.
Well, I will post whenever that sale has been done.
All right. There you go.
It has not. So somebody please order some.
All right. Good deal. Is that all you got right now?
Yes.
All right. Well, Lily, my daughter, Catwoman. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm glad you got to come in and talk to us. Real quick, if anybody's wondering, we are still pushing this through legislation, working with Senator Tina Orwell. Huh?
Yeah, Tina.
Yeah, Tina. Yeah. We're good. Thank you. Working with Senator Tina Orwell. We've got Dr. Winter on there. We've got Dr. Yu, I believe, is part of it now. Lily, Amara, Stick Lounge podcast. I just kind of show up and, you know, I'm there for whatever. We're going to do this as we go and put shorts and stuff out. I don't really have a lot to say in the meetings, but
Many other endo warriors
and
are
many
also there.
any other endo warriors.
And
yes.
if you are one yourself or think you might be dealing with it, leave a comment and maybe we can involve you.
Yeah, please do. We've got a lot of comments and a lot of things from people. I should look at the camera when I talk. A lot of things from people telling us about their experiences. That's great because we can keep those and we can help use that testimony to work with legislation. So please.
Especially if you're in Washington State. That's extra helpful.
Yeah.
And please hit the button. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
That too.
Subscribe, okay?
Like, share, subscribe, and hey, check out our last video. It was something a little special that I did for the spooky Halloween October season.
You mean your?
Huh?
Hampton wasn't in it.
No, I wasn't in it. Maybe I was
It's
Bigfoot.
our podcast. You get a picture of you on there. All right, guys. Anything else before we close this one out?
No, let's take us out of here.
All right, guys. Stick Lounge Podcast.
Thank you, Lily.
See you soon. Thanks, Lil. Bye.
interview sharp, cut through like a shank line. Stick lounge stories unfold real and raw, from hustlers to dreamers, breaking laws with a claw. Flow warriors capturing life's conflicts, sitting across legends, tales flick like black picks. Drop bars, not mics, knowledge it rains from the streets to the beats in every vein. Stick lounge podcast, tales heavy with the weight. Real lives, green stories, never fake. Showing hand, digging deep, no facade, untold narrative.